Hello there, beautiful beings, and welcome to my sacred space. My name is Raven. Thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure to read for you. What I have for you tonight is another one of my dashboard readings. What are these? Well, basically, they're a quick snapshot of the energy surrounding you right now in terms of life, love, and finances, so that Spirit can give you a heads up or help you navigate your way through it. All right? For accuracy, I would like to ask you to please focus your gaze on the crystals in front of you or the decks, and whichever one calls out to you the most, select that pile. That way, your intuition will be working with mine and we can get a more accurate reading for you. All right, so for group number one, we have the Wandering Star Tarot by Kat Pierce, or this lovely peach moonstone. Group number two, we have green moonstone or Garnierite, and the Dancing in the Dark Tarot. And for group number three, we have the Celestite Palmstone and the Luna Soul Tarot. Once you have decided which pile you would like, I'll meet you in your readings. Hello there, beautiful beings. From group number one, if your intuition guided you to select this peach moonstone or the what deck is this again? Wandering Star Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Okay, please note that my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you, so please only take what does and leave the rest behind. Okay, alrighty. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides, for joining us in this reading. Asking Archangel Metatron for your presence, protection, and guidance. Can you please help me read for group number one? What do they need to know most? Thank you so much. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Well, right off the bat, immediately when I saw the Queen of Swords, it feels like you are going to face, or you need to, how do I say this? You need to be open. You know what I mean? Be open about something that's making you feel discarded. I don't understand why that word came out of my mouth, but you know, as soon as I saw these two together, I feel like you are being asked to be honest about a situation in your life wherein, you know, you are feeling kind of left out, you're feeling kind of like insignificant. There, that's another word that I wanted to say. And it is because you are seeking the Ten of Cups. So this is your life reading. So this is kind of like what is pressing right now in your life as a whole, as a general. And I feel like there might be some sort of truth that you are withholding from yourself. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, we experience things in life and, you know, we try to sweep it under the rug, or we try to hide it, or, you know, we are too proud to accept that, you know, this is happening to us, so you kind of like just move past it. You know, Spirit is saying that in order for you to achieve the happiness that you desire, you know, maybe you want to be in a relationship with someone, maybe, you know, you want to make amends to family members or whatnot, but this is basically about you coming clean about something that's really taking a toll on your spirit. Okay, I have no idea what it is about. You know, it's not specific, but you would know exactly what it is when you watch this reading. Okay, this is something that is kind of like keeping you bogged down. It's keeping you distracted with work. You know, this is something that's big, but you're trying to minimize it. You know, you're trying to show that you're strong, and of course you are, right? But in reality, the fact that you're not facing this, that you're not taking time to acknowledge it, whatever it is that's really making you feel, you know it deep down in your heart, you know it is actually preventing you from moving forward and getting this Ten of Cups that you desire, this happy family, this happy life, this prosperity, you know, whatever it is that you desire. It's right there. It's right there on the opposite side of this thing that, you know, you need to acknowledge. Okay, so, you know, the best thing that we need to do right now is figure it out and, you know, accept it. Sometimes we get, you know, not sometimes, but, you know, we do get dealt with cards that, you know, aren't always perfect. But what you need to understand is that you have the power to move past it. Okay, think of your end goal, and your end goal is so worthy of whatever discomfort that you might or you will feel right now. Okay, so just be open and honest to yourself. For some of you, I don't know, there's just energy that's coming through that you might be facing someone who's, not entirely right for you. Okay, I'm sensing a relationship part here, and maybe you could be dealing with someone who's, that this person isn't right for you, and this person makes you feel insignificant, or like discarded, like I said earlier. And by not acknowledging that fact, by not healing yourself, by not acknowledging that fact, you are not actually healing yourself, and therefore you are preventing yourself from being here, your end goal. Okay, so that's something that you might want to think about. It doesn't always have to be about relationships. It could also be a job that you desire, or a position in life that you desire. And the fact that you have some sort of like baggage or some issues from the past that you're unable to you know handle, or unable to unpack right now, is it's very detrimental to you. Okay, what about Love Spirit? The Hierophant. Ooh, the Devil. And the Ten of Wands. I feel like you are going to learn something. You're going to learn something about some toxicity in your relationship. Okay, this could be a good thing. The devil doesn't always mean that it's a bad card. It can also just be a way for you. It's like this red flag for you. That there is something that you are ignoring. You can tie it into the first part of your reading. There is something that you are ignoring that actually is really giving you a lot of woes in life. And I feel like you are in this path to actually find out, to actually I really am kind of like tying it together. I feel like you will learn something, and this something will let you have some sort of like this this push that you need to actually get away from this energy, because you are already experiencing a lot of woes, a lot of hurt, a lot of feeling really bogged down. I said those words exactly earlier, so somehow I feel like they are going to be connected. This is something that again, I kind of like painted out the picture earlier, but this is a significantly toxic situation, and you might try to make excuses for this person, or excuses for yourself. Maybe your family are telling you, what, you just, or your friends are telling you, this is done, you shouldn't be with this person anymore, and yes, you don't want to offend them, you don't want to make them feel like you're not taking their advice, but however, you're so tied to this person. At the same time, you're tired of being with this person, and I don't know, I guess, maybe ego or something, but there's definitely something that you need to understand about this situation. And the only way for you to do that, to grasp it, is for you to, take time out, sit down and think. And not just think, but also like feel, okay? Because sometimes when we experience things firsthand, we are in that exact situation, we don't really see things like the whole of it, the grand design. Do you know what I mean? I always say this in my reading, that when you are face to face with something, like if something is so close to you and that is your focus, then everything else behind it becomes just irrelevant. It just becomes like this, it just becomes blurry, because your focus is here, and therefore you are unable to see any way out, or you feel like this is your whole world, when in fact there are so many others behind it. Do you know what I mean? So if you're feeling like you're at the end of the road and you feel like there's no way out, just calm down, step back, and then eventually the answers will come to you, but you need to seek it out. Okay, because I feel like sometimes it could be right in front of you, but you're not willing to accept that answer. Then you are definitely not going to untangle yourself from this situation, and that you owe it to yourself to get out of this, because you're just completely overloaded. Do you know what I mean? Okay, What about finances? What do they need to know in terms of their finances? Okay, shall we get those? Okay, so we have 3 of Wands, the Fool, and oops, so okay, there's one card, and the 4 of Wands. Wow, I feel like in the past you could have been experiencing some sort of like you're unsure of your position in terms of your work. Perhaps you just got employed at a new company. Perhaps it's time for you to become regularized, or I don't know, maybe you were an intern in a company and you weren't sure if they're going to accept you or if they're going to offer you a job. I feel like you are actually seeking this position, and it is actually coming to you. I'm sensing a lot of stability in terms of your finances moving forward, and I see you taking the leap. You see the potential in this endeavor that you're doing, whatever it is. If it's business, if it's investment, even if it's school, I feel like you're ready for that next step. Because we have the 3 of Wands here, and the 3 of Wands actually mean moving forward. You're ready to move forward. To actually act on the planning that you have done in the 2 of Wands card. So here you are, you're already ready. You're ready. It even says here, you're ready to go on an adventure. And I feel like with the Fool being here, I feel like this is really something that you have thought about it a lot, but regardless of the pros and cons that you have, that you came up with, you're ready to take the next step. You're ready to move forward, and it's a good thing because we have the 4 of Wands here, which symbolizes stability for you in the future. So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, whatever it is that you have been planning to do, now is the right time for you to take action. Perhaps you have been researching about a certain investment, or perhaps Bitcoin, or whatever it is that you're trying to do right now. I feel like you have already gathered enough information, enough knowledge for you to proceed with it. So there you go. And we also have it also says luck, so good job with that. Okay, so we have Agate, get back into the balance. Yes, like I said earlier, I feel like what's happening here with this life part of your reading is that I feel like for some of you, I feel like you really need to hear this. You should always put yourself first. I feel like when you put someone your priority, that means you're bumping yourself off of the top of the list. So I feel like you just need to get back into balance. You need to realize that you are number one, and of course that your needs should be met. Okay, you reciprocity is a thing. Reciprocity is very important, and if you're not getting what you need, what you desire, what you want out of something, then it's time to reconsider everything. Make sure that everything is in balance. That way you wouldn't feel so exhausted. I'm feeling so exhausted because of this. I don't even know what it is that you're experiencing, but man, if that's what you're feeling every day, then you need to step back and just get yourself back into balance. Okay, prioritize your health. Yes, okay, prioritize your health. Whatever it is, this thing, I feel like the stress that you have been feeling that's connected with this partner, or maybe it, because we also have the devil here, which also talks about our addictions. Could be alcohol, could be whatever. Whatever it is, always know, like I said, in connection to this, I really feel like these two columns or piles are really connected. So the stress that you're experiencing, it's not good for you, it's not good for your health. I feel like you are clouded in judgment. So also maybe you've been smoking a lot. For some of you, I feel like I'm sensing a lot of cigarettes being burned. It's crazy, but that's the energy that's coming through. So I feel like you need to cut down on your ciggies, and of course you focus on your health. And we're not just talking about your physical health, even your mental health and your emotional health. And I feel like honestly you have been neglecting that for a long time to be with this person because you feel stuck. But you have the capacity, you have the power to entangle yourself. The devil is here, but you can really walk away from that. Okay, so as long as you allow yourself to really see things for how they are and accept them for how they are, and accept that you can't really change people. We don't have the power to change other people other than ourselves. So it's all up to you and your decision moving forward. Remember your worth. Yes, what I feel here, with the Redoxrite here, with the remember your worth, I feel like in the past you could have, really worked hard on something, or really, like I said earlier, you were studying and learning and whatnot. And for some of you there might be a little bit of resistance, doing this. As you can see, this full card, she's not really just jumping, and she's still looking back. So some full cards would, if we would you would see the fool facing the other way. So for some of you who might be hesitating, do not feel, how do I say it? You're not doubt yourself, okay? Because you're worthy to receive this, because I feel like you have worked your ass off to get where you are. You have worked your ass off to get that position in work. You really did. You stayed up late nights to study and whatnot. So if you do feel like some sort of doubt creeping in, always come back to yourself, to come back to your center, and remember that you're worthy of the things that you worked hard for. Okay, that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this reading helped you in some way. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below, or please like this video or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 2. If your intuition guided you to select this Garnierite or Green Moonstone, or the Dancing in the Dark Tarot by Los Garabeo, this is going to be your reading. Please be reminded, my readings are all timeless. I think I forgot to mention it in the opening of the video. Which means, whenever you find this video, that is when you are meant to receive this guidance from Spirit. Also, these are general, so not everything will resonate with you. So only take what does, okay? If it doesn't fit, please don't try to force it, okay? Right, so we're asking Spirit for guidance right now in terms of your life, love, and finances, or life, relationships, finances, and career, yeah. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Please help me read for group number 2. What do they need to know most right now? Please be accurate, please be clear. Asking Archangel Metatron to please guide me. So I read for group number 2. Thank you so much. We have the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 2 of Pentacles. What's happening for you, group number 2? I feel like somehow there's something happening in your life right now that is really, really becoming so much of a burden for you. However, you are unable to speak up. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting from this High Priestess energy, because the High Priestess is mute. She can't speak, although she sees things and she uses her intuition to understand things, to know things. She knows a lot of things, but she is unable to speak. So I feel like there is something that's happening in your life right now that really is it's heavy. This heavy thing is preventing you to move forward. The 2 of oh, sorry, this is not the 2 of is it? No, this is not the 2 of Pentacles. This is actually the Page of Pentacles. I'm so sorry about that. Excuse me, I stand corrected. So the Page of Pentacles here, that's why the readings felt confusing with the 2 of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles showing up here, I feel like you have an opportunity that's coming towards you to allow you to kind of like release all of your emotions, whatever it is that's kind of like being held back. I feel like you're holding yourself back, and you're being given an opportunity to speak up. You need to do this. Maybe you're experiencing some sort of like a personal struggle in life, and you feel like you can't speak, or you can't open up to anyone. There are so many different ways for you to do that. You can, if you really are an introvert and you are unable to like open it up to another person, you can write it down. Just find an outlet, because I feel like that is what's really needed right now for you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if you continue to keep this thing locked up, and if you continue to shut your mouth and not say anything, it's going to explode one way or another. So Spirit is saying to find an opportunity for you to speak up, for you to release this, for you to, I don't know, could be something small like, a pet peeve that you're experiencing with your partner. You need to speak up, because if you don't open up, then everything will just fester. So find that opportunity for, you know, you have it deep within you to, you have the courage, you have the power to speak up. Introverts, and I'm not sure if you're an introvert, but I feel like, sometimes we have that, like, we can't, your throat chakra is blocked, I feel like, and you need to release this, otherwise it will consume you. Okay, and deep down within yourself, you know it in your gut that you need to speak up. Okay, whatever it is, you need to, because sometimes, not sometimes, oftentimes, well, always, the truth will always come out, and sometimes, it's not in the best way that we hoped this thing to come out. Do you know what I mean? So it's best for you to just release it. Release it. You know that, in yourself, with your, within yourself, in your gut, that you need to. And I feel like an opportunity is going to show up to you soon, which will allow you to find purity, which will allow you to cleanse yourself. That's what I'm getting with this lady. Okay, so whatever it is that's holding you back, open up. Do you want me? No. Okay, allow yourself to open up. Okay, that is what Spirit wants you to do. We have the Two of Wands, Hangman, and the Three of Wands. Okay, clear cut. I feel like you have been planning to do some sort of traveling. Of course, it's the easy way to say it, right? But the Two of Wands is really about adventure. It's about making that first attempt. Whenever you want to go travel, whenever you want to go see things, or you want to go on that adventure, you always have to plan it out. And I feel like you're already doing that. You have done that. And right now, Spirit is saying that, you need to give yourself a little bit of time. Perhaps this is with your person, perhaps this is with a group of friends, whatever it is. I feel like it is needed for you to actually experience life a little bit more. I feel like somehow your relationship has gone stagnant. I feel like maybe this is something, okay, this song is coming on to my mind. Everybody needs a little time away, I heard you say, from your body, or something like that. I don't remember that song completely. I think it's Boys to Men from the 90s. But I feel like this is becoming an issue in your relationship. You feel like you're so close to your partner, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? But it maybe during, I know this is supposed to be a timeless reading, but for some of you, maybe during the pandemic, you got stuck with your partner all of the time, like you got stir crazy, being with them in the same house, and not finding time for yourself. I feel like when you were stuck with this person, of course you appreciate them, you love them, but at the same time, there are some quirks that show up. They say familiarity breeds hate. But that, I don't feel like you hate your person, but I feel like, you really feel the need to, you know go out, or just have a little break from your person. And I see you doing that. I see you, what they say, absence makes the heart go fonder. So I feel like, that is what you're trying to do. Give yourself the chance to miss each other. I feel like that is really what's happening here. What else, Spirit? Yes. Okay, because I feel like, oh, maybe there might be an issue between you and your person, that you feel like, oh my gosh, you have to defend yourself because you want to be away with your person. But it doesn't say anything, or it doesn't mean that you're not eager to be with them, or you're not missing, how do I say that you're tired of them or whatnot. It doesn't mean that anyway, but try not to be so defensive when you tell your person, hey, I feel like you struggle saying something, because I also felt that, and I'm struggling to speak up. Like, I feel like my throat chakra is blocked. But when you do come out and tell your person, hey, I'm planning on this trip with my friends, and I hope it's okay with you. Try not to be defensive. I feel like you might be with someone who's not as open-minded. I feel like this is someone who really clings onto you, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know, maybe of course you're with someone who loves you, um, then they might feel offended that you're not bringing them, but just have an open mind and explain it clearly. Try not to be defensive, because I feel like I feel like I don't want to say it, but it might be the last straw for you in this relationship. Like you might feel a little bit too um closed, or how do you say that, when you're no longer seeing most of your fans and you're just mostly seeing this person. I feel like this might be the last straw. So try not to be, whoops, sorry, try not to be so harsh with your words. When you defend yourself, try not to show like really you are defending yourself, because it's not a major battle. Okay, it's as simple as going on a trip. Maybe not even a trip, maybe going on like an, I don't know, like a night out with your friends. Whatever it is, it can be something so menial but can also mean something so big, and only you will know what this thing is. But I feel like you're planning to do something and you're going to execute it, but you just have to remain stern, no, not stern, firm on your ground. Okay, because I feel like you really 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 need this time away from this person. Not to say that you don't love them or you don't enjoy their company, it's just something that you feel like you really need to do. Okay, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, and the World. Okay, I feel like in terms of your work life, there might be some sort of like strange workmate who's always up in your ass, up in your business, trying to make things a little bit more difficult for you. This person is very deceitful in their ways, in their emails. They're really annoying and obnoxious, and I feel like it's really getting to you. With the Five of Wands here, it shows like unnecessary squabbles, unnecessary fights, most often than not, in a creative sense. I feel maybe this person opposes your ideas, or maybe this person makes you feel like you're not, just anything that makes you feel not good about yourself while at work. Everything is coming to an end because we have the World card here. So just hang on a little bit. If you feel like this person is already getting to your nerves too much and you want to let go, or you want to just move away from you or resign from your job, just hang on a little bit, because the World card here signifies that this thing, this cycle, this whatever issues happening right now in terms of your work, they're going to end soon, and you'll no longer have any of those squabbles. This person is not going to be deceitful anymore, or they won't seed or plant seeds of doubt to your other workmates. Okay, you are going to get relief soon. And yes, Two of Cups actually is also partnership, harmony. So I feel like yes, that is coming towards you in terms of your work. Okay, Spirit, any last advice for group number? Okay, we have ground yourself. Yes, I feel like maybe you might be living too much in your head, with the Hematite card here, which tells you to ground yourself. I feel like that's something that you need to do, because you're carrying a lot of weight, but you are unable to speak. That happens when our chakras are not aligned and your throat chakra is blocked. And I feel like what you need to do right now is to ground yourself, sit down, meditate, and figure out how to move past this, how to move forward. And when you ground yourself, when you connect to your inner self, the answers will come. Trust me, the answers will come, and everything will be so easy. Okay, so just trust in yourself. Make a decision. Yes, make a decision. Maybe like I said earlier, this is your make or break moment. Could be. Or maybe Spirit is saying, just go ahead and make the decision. Tell your person, just go ahead. You don't need your person's permission, but I really wouldn't recommend that. So just tell them, you don't just have to you just have to move forward and proceed with this. Okay, when you make a decision, just be completely sure. Okay, because the lapis lazuli is actually a gemstone that was used by most of the royalties during the ancient times, specifically the ancient Egyptian. And whenever they say that, they feel like they have authority, they have this might, the power to decide and whatnot. So I feel like that is what you need to employ in your life right now, just to have the final say, the final decision that, this is what I want to do and allow me. So, but yeah, try not to make arguments in the relationship, so I I wouldn't recommend that. But yes, just be firm, okay? Trust your intuition. Yes, 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 yes. Trust your intuition, okay? This person will get their just desserts, okay? Harmony is coming your way. There will be an end to this thing that's been bugging you for a long time, and I feel like it really has been bugging you for a while. So, just trust your intuition. It is coming soon. Just keep your head down, continue working, continue doing your best, continue collaborating with your workmates and whatnot. Just be on the top of your game, and eventually, you will see that other people or other energies that try to pull you down will just basically just fade away. Okay, so that is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you in some way. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. I apologize for Magnus. Please consider giving this video a like or subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. See you soon. Bye. Hello there, beautiful beings from group number 3. If your intuition guided you to select the Celestite or the Luna Soul Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Please ignore my cat. I'm not ignoring him. I already gave him a treat, but he wants another one. So yeah, don't mind him. Apologize for the noise. So this is a dashboard reading. So my readings are timeless. So whenever you find this video, that is when you're meant to receive this guidance from spirit. Also, these are general, so please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. My dashboard readings talk about energy surrounding you right now in terms of life, love, and finances, so that spirit can give you an advice on how to navigate your way through it. All right. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guys. Can you please help me read? I feel like for some of you, I feel like selenite is something that you really need, and strawberry quartz. I don't know. It just, while I was shuffling, I had a dream about Elvis, which is strange, but I was giving 2 people like selenite wands, not wands, but the tower, and maybe you broke it, maybe you lost one, or maybe you need to get selenite and strawberry quartz. Okay, so I'm sorry for that, but yeah, let's proceed with your reading. Thank you so much, angels and spirit guides. Please help me read for group number 3 for their highest good. Thank you. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, or 5 of Discs. My group number 3. Yes, I feel like you need selenite in your life right now, just to help you clear out any negativities that might still remain in your energy or in your field. I feel like there must have been some sort of like a struggle, a major fight occurred that left you completely feeling like the world is, it's like you against the world. Do you know what I mean? This is the energy that's coming through. I feel like you might have had could be a family argument, family issues, okay, or maybe a group of people that you care about, and you feel attacked. You feel like for a duration of time, you feel like your energy was just completely getting depleted because you are unable to get to this person. You are unable to get your thoughts across. You're unable to express yourself, and I feel like regardless of all of that, you are determined to move forward. However, after you did, you're feeling a little, I don't want to use the word depressed, but left out, okay? But okay, group number 3, I just feel like I need to say this. If you are constantly being barraged by negativity, regardless if they're your family, if they're your workmates or your lifelong friends, if they are putting in negativity in your life and they're making you feel always on your toes, you have to always be ready to defend yourself, and if the argument, or if it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, you will be left out feeling like, oh, I made this person feel bad, or I'm left out of the group or whatnot, or my family members are not talking to me. If you are constantly in that energy, it's not good for you. So yes, please do get that selenite stick, because that will allow you to clear energy and to just be refreshed. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. Also, um, let me just get one more. What else, Spirit? Yeah, yeah. So after you clear any of that energy, maybe maybe it could also be your way of thinking. Okay, I feel compelled to say that it's not always the other people around you. You also have to look deep within yourself. Maybe what am I doing wrong? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe there is something that I need to understand about how I talk to other people, or maybe how I address other people. Maybe there's something, we don't always just look at other people and find blame or find fault. Okay, you need to also look deep within yourself. And I feel like really this has something to do with family. But eventually, I feel like once you're able to address that, once you're able to find relief, you're able to find some sort of peace in your own self. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this could also be, for some of you, this is like a struggle deep within yourself, an internal struggle that is projecting onto your relationship. So I feel like once you're able to accomplish or fix all of that, and everything has been settled, and you learn more about yourself, and you identify, there you go, you identify things you need to work out on, within yourself, and with how with other people, and how maybe put some boundaries or whatnot, then you will find the stability that you deserve. There's going to be some sort of like a mini celebration. Okay, it doesn't have to be like a full-on celebration with your friends or whatnot, but a celebration deep within yourself, because you know that you have set some boundaries, successfully set some boundaries, and at the same time you understand yourself better. Okay, I hope that makes sense. We have the Hermit, we have the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Discs. I feel like you are in need of some balance in your life. I feel like you could be single right now, but the energy that's coming through right now is you're getting a lot of attention from other people. You're someone who's very charming, someone very passionate, and a lot of people are, a lot of people are really trying to get your attention. But right now, what I feel that you need to do is to find some balance. Okay, that is why we have the Hermit over here as well. So maybe that is something that you're already doing. Like take, slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe you're out there and dating and dating and dating, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're single, then go ahead and have fun and meet new people, and a lot of people are attracted to you. But I feel like some might even surprise you, with, I don't know, maybe like a proposal immediately after you meet them. But and it's fun to do that. It's fun to bask in the attention that you're getting, because I feel like you might have been feeling a little bit down. Okay, that's an energy that's coming through, and now you're just enjoying this energy. You're just you're very passionate, and you're very outgoing and gregarious, and I feel like you're meeting a lot of people right now, and you're enjoying that. But we have the Hermit here, which shows that maybe it's time to slow down a little bit. Maybe it's time to find time for yourself. Maybe it's time to because with the Six of discs or Six of Pentacles, I just feel like there really needs to have some sort of balance in your life right now. So maybe, yeah, maybe you could also maybe you met someone and you're already in a relationship or in a budding relationship with them, and you feel like you've been giving a lot, and your spirit just wants you to pull back a little bit. So take it how it resonates, because there are so many different energies that's coming through whenever you do my readings. But those are just if you're out there and just having fun and whatnot, just hold back a little bit. Okay, I feel that's something that's coming through, because I feel like you're getting a lot of sleepless nights, literally, with the Nine of Swords here. I'm not sensing anxiety here, but I'm sensing like you're getting tired. Okay, so that is why you spirit just wants you to find time and just sit down, maybe even, and think, do I really want this in my life? Is this where I want my life to go towards? So I don't know, you're just being asked to pull back, being the hermit energy for a little while, it doesn't mean that you're just gonna stay inside your house or whatnot. But I feel like you really need some time to pull back your energy from other people. Also, do this if you find it difficult to sleep at night. Maybe try to kind of like really sit down and imagine all of the energy that you released all of that day, and all of the ties and all of the communications that you had with other people. You connect, like imagine there are like these strings that are connected with other people, and before you go to bed, just imagine pulling them back. Okay, and when you pull them back, then you will realize, oh, okay, I have all of me completed, I am safe, I am grounded, and then hopefully you'll get some sleep. But that is the energy that's coming through, and I just feel the need to say it. Okay, in terms of your finances, career, okay, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Cups. Oh, we got two cards, the King of Discs and the Knight of Swords. You're getting an offer. I feel like for some of you, why is the 10 of Wands? I think the 10 of Wands is like it showed up in all of my 3 readings today. But I feel like some of you are feeling already tired of all of the responsibility that you're getting or that you have. Okay, but I feel like what's coming towards you is an opportunity for you to, because the Ace of Cups is like a gift from the universe. It's a gift from spirit, and I feel like there's going to be some sort of like an offer that will allow you to fulfill your desires, to fulfill your need, to allow you to provide, because you're feeling overwhelmed. But at the same time, I feel like you need to focus on yourself. I feel like this is also the card of self-love. So I feel like, for me at least, well, so I feel like this is something that you need to work on. Okay, find some self-love as well. Okay, but we have the King of Discs here, which is, I feel like, and the reason why I said there might be an offer, because I feel like there is someone here who's like a boss, or someone who's a manager or whatnot, and I feel like communication is coming in towards you in connection to an offer. Okay, I feel like this person they will acknowledge all of the efforts. They see you working hard, they see you working late, doing and accomplishing all of your work, and you might feel so exhausted, so tired. You have a lot of responsibilities at home, but fear not, because the universe is coming down with an offer. Care this person who, it doesn't have to be male or female, but this person sits at, I don't want to say at the top, but this is someone who clearly has power in the company. I feel like, with the King of Discs or King of Pentacles, this is someone who is really, they're at the best of their game. So yes, definitely a boss figure is able to see your accomplishments, and they're gonna come toward you with, like I said, an offer. Okay, and it's coming soon. Don't worry. Because the Knight of Swords is also a card of changes. So I feel like there is really going your situation is going to change for the better. Okay, because we have the Ace of Cups here, and that's symbolizing that all of your woes, all of your hardships, they are soon going to be a thing of the past. So that's a very good reading for you, group number 3. Go deeper. Yes, with the episode here, I feel like what was the part here earlier? Yes. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place right now. But like I said earlier, you need to go deeper and just sit down and think. It doesn't always have to be other people. It can also be you. So, we have to be humble enough to understand that and consider that. Go deeper and find out the things that are making things, or the things or that are making the scenarios or situations in your life quite more difficult than you would like. Do you know what I mean? So find that deep within you. You need to really sit down and think about things, and hopefully find time to meditate and understand the situation a little bit better. And if maybe you need to do some shadow work, group number 3, if you're constantly surrounded by people who make you feel bad, make you feel, or a lot people that kind of like unleashes a different side of yourself that you don't like. It's so hard to I'm so sorry, it's so hard to not call you out or whatever, but I'm really trying my best. So maybe you need to understand that, the energies around us are we are mirrors, so basically we're attracting the energy. So basically just have a look at yourself and face yourself in the mirror, truthfully, honesty, and identify, hey, is there something wrong with me too? It can't always be just the other people. There you go. I stopped sugarcoating because it's taking longer. So okay, so for the middle part, find a way to forgive and be kind to yourself. Okay, so group number 2, maybe I didn't want to say it earlier, but it could be that you just got out of a relationship and you could be out there, and that's the reason why you're out there. You're putting yourself out there, you're partying, whatnot. You know, maybe it's time for you to also, forgive the other person for any pain, any heartache, because I feel like for some of you, maybe that's one of the reasons that why, of course, it's fun to go out, it's fun to meet other people, but at the same time, maybe for some of you, you want to show the other person that you are, hey, I'm out, I'm having fun, whatnot. And at the same time, you're kind of like making it difficult for yourself to get some sleep, or you're making it difficult for yourself to recuperate at the end of the day. So just put yourself first, okay? Like it says here, be kind to yourself. And by being kind to yourself, forgiving others is also a way to be kind to yourself, because you are basically cutting those ties that you have with other people. So continue doing you, but just always make sure that you find balance in the situation, okay? Now for the last part, we have lighten. Yes, 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 I love it when that happens. Lighten up, group number 3. If you're experiencing some heavy energies in terms of your work, understand that you might not know this yet, but the situation that you're experiencing right now will get better soon. Like I said, an offer is coming in, so just hang in there and lighten up, and attract positive energies into your sphere. Get a selenite as well. That is what I have for you, group number 3. I'm sorry, this reading is quite all over the place. I'm getting a ton of different energy I need to sage, but there you go. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this reading, please let me know in the comment section below. Please consider giving this video a like, a subscribe to my channel for future readings like this. I gotta take care of my kitty. See you guys soon. Bye.